Yeah, so that's where we'll begin emote control. You know the drill. And we'll just kick it straight off here with your boy Zappis, hiding, planted in the crowd. Everyone in the front row is like, who the heck is this guy?
I absolutely adored this entrance. Zappis looking like he's a guy who's about to sell you some low-quality watches. Instead, he's going to sell you some low-quality Overwatch teams instead. Jokes aside, though, I really am excited for the Florida after their wins this week, and especially because we know they're going to have new players coming in. Zappis is just a fantastic character. He's a great player. I'm really happy to have him in the league.
This is hype. I was at home watching, and I had knew Zappis had landed in LA. I was wondering when we were going to see him first on the broadcast, and I was like, who's this shady man in the front in the trench coat giving pounds everybody on Florida? And you know, they captured it perfectly. I was excited to watch.
There might have been some fans that like maybe just didn't know what he looked like, or maybe didn't even know the news, or don't browse Reddit. You know, the good people. So maybe they were just shocked by it at all. Let's have a look at our next one here. This is pretty classic. This is some nice mechanics. I got a bit of a kick out of this. Just the little things really make the difference here as he manages to close the gap on old mate AKM.
I'm going to go with the MLG PogChamp that Matt just used for this play. I'm so happy that we're seeing TviQ in a return to form. He's long been one of the most dedicated, top-tier DPS players in the world, and unfortunately, a lot of fans that started watching in Overwatch League don't really understand that. So it's crucial that this guy gets back up into top tier.
Just like the Apex observers. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the what face. So this one was just a really sick play. I think it's kind of, you know, it happens so quick in the actual game that you don't actually. Good. No, I'm what face in an excited manner. It's like like the in between.
It's like what happens when you see GOLDENBOY. You spam the what face because you're so excited in the chat.
Every time he comes on stream, but only when he's on stream, you spam what face. I've got to say, I love this. And by the way, if you think this is a friendly rivalry, you're dreaming. Let's move on to our next one here. It's FRAGI. FLETA trying to get some ultimate out here, and FRAGI just kind of helps him out. No!
I love it when people like Lucio boops an ulting Reaper, you get like a primal rage, but it is such a fail here because this is not an ult that should be doing very much damage at all in general. Team should be ready for it. There should be a diva there. You should just kill the Reaper. He's not going to get nano boosted anymore. You can't allow this to happen.
It's the equivalent of hurling a skunk at your friends.
This just isn't good. This is like the equivalent of Roadhog hooking a self-destruct into like the entire team. Like, this is on the same level. The Reaper ult was like, it looked like at the beginning it was going to do absolutely nothing, and then FRAGI's like, yo, FLETA, let me pad your stats, fam. They can't look bad.
Right, and it's a crucial part of the map too. Let's move on though here to a bit of fate preventing old mate Muma from actually getting on the map. So this is obviously frustrating. As a Winston, you don't like to see this. What a deception, boys.
That is fantastic. I'm going to go with the juvenile kissing face because he's kissing him goodbye right off the map. The kiss of death as he plummets to his doom.
Kind of like a bellissimo, you know, like that's what it is.
It was great.
I'm gonna laugh at this one. You know, playing some main tank at home, I try and do stuff like this, and I know I try and be Fate in this situation. I usually end up jumping off the side of the map. The other Winston lives and gets back on. It's a really difficult move to do. Fate makes it look easy, especially against a great tank like Muma. Just kind of like meets him in the sky.
All right, here's some creative whiteboard use in spawns that I kind of enjoy. The physics perhaps, you know, need some work. I need the Benny Hill theme in the background, bro. I want that.
I like how players are having fun with this, amusing themselves in the spawn right now. Give that a kappa. The turret also, you can do that with an Orisa shield as well. So many ways for you to use sprays or the physics in spawn to have some good results.
I laugh whenever this stuff happens. The players are getting incredibly creative in spawn. I think now that when you watch the Outlaws, you just expect Muma to just play Symmetra at the beginning. Everybody starts to go crazy. And then this week we had Mickey like run all the way out on defense of Sombra and then like translocate all the way back to his spawn to try and troll. It's getting next level with some of these guys.
I mean, and by the way, back in the days of Overwatch when you had 5 Traces or 5 Divas on each team, because, you know, hero elements weren't a thing. This was actually the real meta. This is what we really did for. Times have changed, but it's nice to still see the throwback. Let's have a look at a bit of a GB play here. Play the game, no doubt about it. The second time we've had this, so real props to the audience for putting this together, and GOLDENBOY's just lapping it up.
Okay, I'm gonna go. See, he didn't even execute this right. First off, the fans did such a good job, and he almost got it by spreading his arms out. But you have to do this. You gotta shake. You gotta shake.
I'm sure your boy knows how to get that done.
You gotta shake it. Golden Boy.
This was poorly executed by GOLDENBOY. Like a lot of the things that GOLDENBOy does. Poorly done. It was done about halfway there.
Yeah, I want him twerking. I want him twerking that entire segment, and they can just hold it there as
He
well.
needed to know,
While he's talking.
although I will give credit, he definitely owned the thing with the whole diving costume.
Yes.
That was special.
good.
So here to finish things off, it's Meko, good boy, getting left hanging. Bit of a sad one here. See it all the time though. It's always funny. He saw him. He's
He's
looking at him as well.
looking directly at him. Oh man,
Like-
okay. That's definitely like a high five Kappa moment.
He's looking at him.
Just controlling him.
Jonak looks over at him and he's like, yo, hit tab, let me see your stats that game. He's like, I definitely pretty sure I was carrying you. He's like, I ain't high-fiving you.
Like-
I may play bad next map.
Have you seen all my gold medals, bro? Where were you?
Where are you at?
That's been Emote Control, guys. Thank you for those clips and all those great moments that the crowd has helped us with.